Today, let's delve into a pressing issue affecting many in the UK, accessing healthcare through the National Health Service, or NHS. This isn't just a distant problem, it's personal for many, including myself. My partner's struggle with severe back pain highlights the bureaucratic hurdles and delays that plague the system. This story is not unique, but rather a reflection of broader systemic issues within the NHS. Let's also consider the implications for children and ponder whether it's better not to fall ill in the UK at all. My partner, who works in a physically demanding job, recently aggravated his back pain while carrying a bike down from the 3rd floor. The pain was so severe that he couldn't work. At 8 a.m., we attempted to book a GP appointment, only to be redirected to an online consultation system. We described his symptoms, only to be told someone would respond within 3 days. For someone unable to work due to pain, this delay is daunting. Without a doctor's note, his job is at risk, adding financial stress to an already difficult situation. Our experience is symptomatic of a larger crisis within the NHS. As of 2025, the treatment waiting list in England had ballooned to over 7.4 million cases, with around 6.224 million individuals awaiting consultations or treatment. This is a stark increase from 4.57 million in 2020, just before the pandemic. The root cause? A chronic staff shortage. In March 2025, there were 121,000 full-time vacancies, and the number of fully qualified GPs had decreased by 1,083 since 2015, despite a 16% rise in patient numbers. Each GP now cares for an average of 2,255 patients, 3 more than in 2015. These statistics represent real people enduring real hardships. In my partner's case, the delay in receiving medical attention means not just prolonged pain, but also the potential loss of employment. Without a medical note, his employer might not accept his absence, jeopardizing our financial stability. This situation underscores how NHS issues extend beyond health, impacting financial security and mental well-being. And what if the condition were more severe, requiring immediate attention? The consequences could be dire. Now consider the implications for children. If a small child falls ill, will they face the same delays? Unfortunately, yes. In 2022, the waiting list for pediatric consultations in England reached 350,000 children. In regions like Kent, children wait 36 to 42 months for an autism spectrum disorder diagnosis. That's over 3 years. While emergencies are prioritized, routine assessments and chronic conditions face similar delays as adults. Even our youngest are not shielded from these systemic issues. This raises a provocative question. Is it better not to get sick in the UK? The NHS is a remarkable system, offering free healthcare to all, regardless of income. However, its current overwhelmed state makes it challenging to rely on timely assistance unless it's life-threatening. For many, especially those unable to afford private health care, illness becomes a financial and emotional burden. So, while it might seem better not to get sick, it shouldn't be this way. Who bears responsibility for this crisis? The Labour government, in power since July 2024, inherited these issues from 14 years of Conservative rule, marked by budget cuts, staff shortages, and growing waiting lists. While Labour promised reforms, including a 10-year health plan to be published in spring 2025, tangible results remain unseen. The Conservatives left the NHS in crisis, but Labour must also deliver on its promises. Only time will reveal if their efforts will suffice. We can't merely complain, we must act. If you've faced similar challenges, share your story in the comments. The more voices we raise, the greater the chance the government and NHS will heed our call for change. Support reform initiatives like Health Watch or local patient groups. The NHS is our shared treasure, but it requires our support and pressure for improvement. Together, we can shape the future of healthcare in the UK. Thank you for watching. Despite its challenges, the NHS remains our frontline defense against illness and suffering. To see improvements, we must speak up and demand change. Together, we can influence the future of healthcare in the UK. See you in the next video.